Star. I know, right?
What's that?
God.
We're here. We're only here for Jared.
Yeah. We're here for Misha.
All right, guys. Welcome tonight. I'll be your host. iPhone's up. What is this? It's a droid. It's a droid. Does it like turn into like something else? Is it like a transformer?
It turns into an iPhone.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
It turns into an iPhone.
Oh, and we've got a what is that?
Flip.
This is technology. You know what's funny is the Canon. We have a what is that? Is that it's the Rebel. We have a 5D, and we're actually using that now on the show for like as camera Z. And we rigged up a body harness for me for the first episode and put this what looks like that. Just set it on a pod. And I'm like rolling around and doing all this, and it's, I mean, we're not even using like the big film cameras anymore. It's crazy.
Why are you rolling around?
Because that's what we do on the show. It's actiony. It's all actiony.
Really?
Yeah, I know, right? It's interesting though. Yeah, it is now. It's cool when you have like a camera harness though, because the background is moving, whereas you're like you're the hinge. So it's an interesting technique. Oh, let's see. I guess we pick up a year later. Yeah. Am I supposed to talk about that?
Tell us everything.
It's too late now. All right, here's the scoop. Yeah, we pick up a year later. Dean's kind of, he's out of the game. And the first few episodes are, you know, kind of him getting sucked back into it and how that happens.
Coming full circle, huh?
Coming full circle. Yes. Yeah, you sucked back in. You can never get out.
So you've been fighting, continuing to fight the good fight, and
so to speak, yeah. And it's, you know, it's kind of funny because Dean is now kind of domesticated himself, but at the same time, there's still, you know, the shotgun underneath the bed, and silver bullets in the closet, and, you know, the silver amulets and stuff hanging over the doors.
Still looking over his shoulder.
Still looking over his shoulder, but it's, you know, but he's driving a pickup truck and headed to work and has barbecues with the neighbors. And
Country
so
boy.
It's kind of fun. Yeah.
Cool. Love it. Love it.
He's a construction worker. Yeah.
Do you think that with all these dark things happening in the show, will the comedy get slowed down, or would you turn to the comedy side of the show?
From what I understand and from what the way it's shaping up is, it looks as though this season is going to be like a reset, kind of like the reset button's been hit. We're going to kind of go back to the formula from season 1, where it's like, you know, different monsters each week and how we deal with it and stuff like that. Obviously now, knowing what we know about the characters in the past and having 5 years of history with these guys, there's going to be there's a lot more layers to what's going on. But so I think, to answer your question, I think that the comedy will actually be there full tilt like it was in season 1. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm a comedy fan as well.
this season is going to go back.
That happens that happens in episode 1. We just had a meeting in there of like what we can and cannot talk about, and I don't remember any of it. So
You're safe with us. We won't tell.
It's like a dozen voice recordings. We didn't say anything, I swear, except for this. He has been back and has not contacted Dean until absolutely necessary. And so Dean finds out basically that Sam wasn't really gone that long at all, and has basically been not avoiding him, but has left him alone for the better part of the year. And so now that Dean knows that Sam's alive, it's the big, you know, that's kind of a big reveal. And then it's and then that turns into anger of why have you not told me that you were around, and then he finds out that Bobby knows and everybody knows that he was back, but Dean was kind of the last person. It was because it was Sam's effort in letting Dean live a normal life.
So it's Sam's coming back. Sam's going back.
Yeah, what's that?
It's Sam's coming back. Sam's out. It's not like Sam.
It's Sam, but after an experience in hell. Which you remember when Dean came back, he was like, I was only gone for X amount of time, but it felt like 40 years. So essentially, the same thing has now happened to Sam, and what's different will be revealed. I don't even actually know but I know there will be something there's a secret there as to what came back. Is it all Sam or is it partially something else?
Are you keeping with the storyline storytelling, or are you going back to like Monsters of the Week type of?
We're gonna kind of go back to the Monster of the Week a bit, but there will be that underlying that common denominator of mythology throughout the show, like it was in season 1 and 2.
You've got an animated release coming out.
The
Red Hood that you did.
Yes, the Red Hood, because there's also the Japanese anime of Supernatural but that's just being released in Japan. But Jared and I are going to be doing a few of the episodes, the voiceovers, and then I think the guys that do our live action dubbing will then take over the voices for that, which I don't know why they're even talking to us, because I met the guy that does my voice, and he's apparently some like massive rock star. Who, when I met him, he like walked in with like this entourage, and he was like, "Yeah, hi, how you doing?" I was like, "Can I get a picture with you?" Or
Would you like to do more animation?
I would. I mean, I wouldn't want that to be my sole job, but I actually quite enjoyed it. My father has been doing voiceovers and radio and stuff like that since as long as I've been alive. So I kind of come from that background. I mean, he has a studio in his house, so I grew up with my dad doing his work in a bathrobe with a coffee cup in the studio. So I've always had it's always been a soft spot for me, is doing the voiceovers and that kind of work, and it was great to get that opportunity, and I hope it goes well, because I hope they'll ask me to do another Dream superhero. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how my voice reads. I haven't really heard it. So I think I'd have to hear myself before I kind of start saying, "Oh, well, I'd be great for this guy."
We're gonna have to have the next one.
Hop to the next one. All right, guys.
Thanks, Jensen.
Thank you very much.
You sound smart.
Thank you.